Hello. So I wanted to make a quick video on how to make a postcard, which you could use this for other things as well, but I figured start with something simple like a business card, because that's always something good to have anyway. I personally don't use a whole lot of business cards, but I do with new customers. And there's a few different ways you can do it, and I know we can get the pre-made ones from Scentsy. Those are really cool too if you go to the Scentsy Vistaprint. But if you're wanting to be a little more creative and use your branding colors, if you have some, it's really simple. I'm going to show you a couple different ways. I personally use Canva for a lot of stuff, but I know the free version doesn't have as much bells and whistles, and yeah, it can be kind of spendy to print. So yeah, sometimes I do stuff in Avery too, because Avery, you can print stuff right at home and it's way easier. But yeah, a couple different ways. Oh yeah, button, there we go. So we'll start in Canva, and I will start with, if you're not familiar with Canva, try it on a desktop, because I found it was a lot easier for me to learn Canva on a computer with a mouse, and the desktop version just seems to have more, I don't know, it just seems to be easier or something than the mobile version. So there's that too. But anyway, if you're in there, so I'm up in the search bar, and I started typing business card, and see, I just go to business card. They already have like all sorts of fun little templates like already done. Like you could easily just scroll through here. Usually I just go to create blank. I do this for like, even if I'm making like a thank you card or anything like that. But then what's really cool is you can search over here. So yeah, let's see. These are ones I did recently because I'm like, ooh, what do I want to do? But you could easily use your branding colors. Say you want to do green. Yeah, like green, pastel green. And like you can go like into, see, once I say green, then it has green background, dark green. Yeah, light green, green, and white green gradient. Like, you know what I mean? Like you could just easily go nuts with just a color. I think I searched mystical because for me, I like to do a lot of Harry Potter stuff. So actually, this is the one I had settled on. But yeah, you could easily do. That was the other one I looked for because the vintage ones look really cool. But look at, yeah, you can easily start with something. That's what I'm saying. Find something to start with and then customize it to you. Because like I started with that one because I thought, ooh, I like the little line. And then it actually turned into that. That's what I turned it into. Because for me, everybody knows I love Harry Potter. So I've been recently kind of changing up my marketing into more Harry Potter, like wizardy themed things, and I throw my red in there for Gryffindor. But yeah, you could do a whole mess of stuff, whatever you want. And this is a really easy thing to add. All it is it's an element, and I go to frame, and then you can add your picture to it. Then you can add whatever picture you want. Some of the templates will already have a frame on there, so then all you got to do is switch out your picture. But I do like Canva because it does give you a whole lot of options. It's really fun, and everything's really easy, all your text and stuff like that. That's why I think it's just easier to use on a computer, because then now I have a mouse that I can click. And if you do the paid version, you can set up your branding. So I have my font set up for my branding, and I have my branding colors set, so then I already have it all ready to go. But I believe that's just with the paid version. But you could easily, or if you're more of an Avery person, you could do that in Avery too. Business cards, they have templates in here. All I did was go to business card. I click business card, and now they even have different sizes. Like, look at that. So even if you wanted to print your own, there we go. But yeah, we're gonna just select a blank one because I wanted to show you. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Just kidding. Business card, this one. That's what I wanted. Just kidding. I didn't want to select the blank one. Haha, you can tell how often I do business cards in Avery. But this is what I wanted to show you. It's like they even have I went to styles when I was poking around in here. So say you know you're more of an elegant person, you can check out, and this stuff you can customize too. Make it your colors, your style. Or if you're more of a classic person, you know, they have all sorts of stuff, and you can go in and customize it to you, and you can add pictures and all sorts of fun stuff. But yeah, like I said, I'm not an expert at any of this, obviously, but just poke around. But it's kind of fun. Practice using your branding colors and kind of, it makes it look nice too, and it makes you look more professional as a person when all your stuff kind of matches. You know what I mean? It just, it just makes you look more uniform. You think about it, like the McDonald's, they got that logo, the colors, all this stuff on their cups, their bags, their straws, their napkins, all the things, you know, everything's the same throughout. So it kind of goes the same for you. But it's definitely something you can work up to. Like I said, you don't have to have, you know, business cards. You don't have to do any of this stuff, but it's definitely helpful to have or something to work up to. So hopefully that was helpful. But yeah, I always think something makes sense in my head, and then when I explain it, it does not. So hopefully that's helpful.